What was I like, or it is pleasing to me?
Μου αρέσει.
Μου αρέσει. And I liked it, or it was pleasing to me?
Μου άρεσε.
Μου άρεσε. I would like it. I would like.
Θα μου άρεσε.
Θα μου άρεσε. Very good. So we combine θα with our open past to get would. But of course, άρεσε doesn't have any alternative version. So άρεσε works for that. Θα μου άρεσε. I would like it. I would like us to speak Greek. I would like να we speak Greek.
Θα μου άρεσε να μιλήσουμε ελληνικά.
Good. Θα μου άρεσε να μιλήσουμε ελληνικά. So with μιλήσουμε, it would mean now or some specific point, like when we meet up on Tuesday or whatever. But if you meant generally, what might you say? I would like us to speak Greek.
Θα μου άρεσε να μιλάμε ελληνικά.
Good. Θα μου άρεσε να μιλάμε or να μιλούμε ελληνικά. We've seen that we have μιλάς, no, for you, μιλάτε, for you plural, and then some alternative versions like μιλάμε instead of μιλούμε, μιλάν, μιλάνε instead of μιλούν or μιλούνε, but they mean the same. Although with ame and ane, it's much more common. Θα μου άρεσε να μιλάμε, να μιλούμε ελληνικά. You will often hear Greeks saying them in English when they're talking about a language, like I don't speak them very well. This is of course because in Greek we have Ellinika, which is neuter plural. So this might transfer over into Greek speakers' English. So we can learn from that. No, we've said that we can learn from those mistakes that other Greek speakers might make in English and also make sure that we say it right in Greek. So if you say, I don't speak it well, and you're referring to a specific language, how would you say that?
Δεν τα μιλάω καλά.
Good. If you really want to refer to that specific language, then τα μιλάω καλά. If you know what you're talking about, maybe you just say, δεν μιλάω καλά. No? But τα, neuter plural, because we have τα ελληνικά. Do you speak it well?
Τα μιλάς καλά.
Τα μιλάς καλά. No? So we have an AS ending here with milas instead of our common IS, like in thelis, for example, because milas is milao, A-O, milao. Do you guys speak them well? So, do you guys speak it well?
Τα μιλάτε καλά.
Τα μιλάτε καλά. And again, ate ending, no? We don't speak well.
Δεν τα μιλάμε καλά.
Δεν τα μιλάμε καλά. Δεν μιλάμε καλά. So we have ta when referring to a specific language. No, we don't think about the word language or anything like this. We think about the language that we are talking about. No, ta ελληνικά. And I mentioned you might hear Greek speakers do this in English as well. No, like, oh, I don't speak them. I have to practice them, for example. The same with hair, for example, is ta μαλλιά. And you'll always hear Greeks in English saying, I have to cut them. No, or in many languages, actually. Speakers of many languages do this in English because hair tends to be plural, but in English it's it, no? So we can listen to this and those mistakes that we hear popping up often, try to learn something from them. Anglica is English. Anglica or Aglica. You can hear both pronunciations, Anglica, Aglica.
Αγγλικά.
Spelled A, Rama, Lika, L-I-K-A, no? So Rama, two ramas together give us the sound of ng, like ng, or just g. But this isn't like a rama anymore, but like a hard g, like in English, go. No, Aglica, Anglica. Another word like this with these two ramas giving us this sound is angelos or agelos. What do you think that means? Angelos, agelos. We'll find the English if we think of ng there.
The angel.
Angel, like the name Angelo, no? And again, that's with two ramas. You don't get any N there. You don't have any N written there. A, rama, E-L-O-S. And this gives us NG or just G. Angelos, agelos. Ralica is French. Hispanica, you can guess.
Spanish.
Cyprus was Kypros, no, or Kypros. It was another of those os nouns which are actually feminine, Kypros, the Cyprus. And in Cyprus we have ta Kypriaka, the Cypriot dialect or language, ta Kypriaka.
Τα Κυπριακά.
Do you speak Cypriot?
Μιλάς τα Κυπριακά.
Good. In this situation, I would leave out the ta.
Μιλάς κυπριακά?
Milas Kipriaka. Ta is more like if you will begin with something like, Cypriot is easy. Then you would want to say the Cypriot is easy. But with the verb, just Milas Kipriaka. No, but I speak Greek.
Όχι, αλλά μιλάω ελληνικά.
Very good. Όχι, αλλά, or ma, we could have Milao Elinika. Basically, I don't understand it very well. And we mean a language.
Βασικά δεν τα καταλαβαίνω πολύ καλά.
Good. Βασικά δεν τα καταλαβαίνω πολύ καλά for very well or just καλά. How would you say I speak a little?
Μιλάω λίγο.
Milao λίγο. Good. I speak a little Greek.
Μιλάω λίγο ελληνικά.
Milao λίγο ελληνικά. So this is correct, and it sounds maybe a little bit more like I speak Greek a little, but you can also make little refer to Greek, make it sound more like I speak a little Greek. How would that be?
Μιλάω λίγα ελληνικά.
Very good. Milao λίγα ελληνικά. What was the word for short?
Κοντός.
Kondos or kodos. So now we've seen two examples now of an N that we will hear or not hear. We could have kodos or kondos, as we could have aglika, no, for English, or anglika. So we have kodos, kondos for short, and close. How do we say close? Something like shortly.
Κοντά.
Konda. Apokonda from close can be used like face to face or something like this, no? If you want to say, for example, let's speak face to face. What is the sound we can use for let's?
Ας.
As. Good. Like in aspume, let's say, you hear that a lot. Let's speak face to face from close.
Ας μιλήσουμε από κοντά.
Very good. As milisome apokonda. We saw how those verbs with their accent on the end can have ate or ite for the formal you or the plural you, no, rather than our standard ete. So usually we add ete for our plural or our formal you. So θέλω is I want and you guys want.
Θέλετε.
Θέλετε. I like it.
Μου αρέσει.
Μου αρέσει. I like you guys. You guys please me.
Μου αρέσετε.
Μου αρέσετε. So usually we have ete, no, for this formal or this plural you. But with our verbs that have the accent on the ending, we have ate or ite. What is I can?
Μπορώ.
Μπορώ. You can for plural.
Μπορείτε.
Μπορείτε. Good. I try was?
Προσπαθώ.
Προσπαθώ. And you try, plural or formal?
Προσπαθείτε.
Προσπαθείτε. Good. So those verbs that have ite for the you, plural or formal, just have the endings we would expect them to have for the other forms, no? Μπορεί, μπορείς, μπορούν, μπορούνε, etc. Χρήσιμος is useful. Χρήσιμος.
Χρήσιμος.
How would you say this one is more useful? And we mean the neuter thing. This one is more useful.
Αυτό είναι πιο χρήσιμο.
Very good. Αυτό είναι πιο χρήσιμο. How would you say this one is the most useful or the more useful?
Αυτό είναι το πιο χρήσιμο.
Good. Αυτό είναι το πιο χρήσιμο or το χρήσιμότερο. Αυτό είναι το χρήσιμότερο. How would you say we want something a little more useful? We want something a little more useful.
Θέλουμε κάτι λίγο πιο χρήσιμο.
Good, we have χρήσιμο, the neuter, no? Because we say κάτι, something more useful, and κάτι, something must be neuter, no? Θέλουμε κάτι λίγο πιο χρήσιμο. I use, so the verb is χρησιμοποιώ, χρησιμοποιώ.
Χρησιμοποιώ.
So it's like χρήσιμο with πιο on the end, χρησιμοποιώ. And of course we have the accent on the end, no? Which means for the you plural, we won't use ete, no, but ite or ate. Which one do you think it is? You guys use.
Είτε χρησιμοποιείτε.
But we have two I's, huh? Because we have πιο, χρησιμοποιώ. And when we take off the O and we put ite, we We are actually left with two I's. Χρησιμοποιείτε.
Χρησιμοποιείτε.
Good. Don't you guys use it?
Δεν το χρησιμοποιείτε.
Δεν το χρησιμοποιείτε. Don't you guys want to use it? Don't you guys want to use it? You don't want to use it in the plural.
Δεν θέλετε να το χρησιμοποιείτε.
Okay, so let's imagine we are talking about, one's very specific situation rather than generally.
Δεν θέλετε να το χρησιμοποιήσετε.
Good. And when you put the is, you also double the I, no? And you went back to ete, which is correct. We only have ete or ate in the standard forms, no? Otherwise, we go back to ete. Then, θέλετε να το χρησιμοποιήσετε. Very good.